Okay, so I'm seeing the fact that I've got arc cosine. Okay, arc cosine means I'm thinking this is an inverse trig problem, which means I'm searching for an angle value. So a radian or a degree. So I've drawn my inverse trig circle here. Okay, remember inverse trig is going to go from negative pi over 2 all the way to pi, depending on what function we're looking at. So for sine, right, sine is positive in the first quadrant and it's negative in the fourth quadrant. So that means if we're doing sine, it's the negative values. If we're doing cosine, cosine's positive in the first and negative in the second. So it's going to go into the second quadrant. Tangent is positive in the first and negative in the fourth. So here we're looking at cosine, and we're looking at a negative value. So if we're looking at this negative value, it means we're looking at values here in quadrant number 2. Okay, and then we're looking at the square root of 3 over 2. So we need to know which one of these families gives us a value of the square root of 3 over 2 as its x value. Okay, and that goes back to knowing your unit circle. And on your unit circle, right, pi over 6 is the one that has the square root of 3 over 2 as its x value, which means our final answer here is 5 pi over 6.